expanding on what does it mean to take your power back. I think it can create confusion because many of us feel like it's suggesting that we show up as more powerful, which really is just perpetuation of hustle and grind culture. And those of us who have experienced complex trauma, which is a vast majority of the world, we have lived in hypervigilance most of our life. The last thing we need is more of that. It first starts with understanding how have we given our power away. Certainly it is the core beliefs that were derived when we were either a child, or in the adult toxic relationship, or during COVID when we felt unsafe for an extended period of time. Usually the beliefs have something to do with I'm not enough. I'm not enough, there isn't ever enough, the world is not enough, there's not enough safety, there's not enough money, I'll never be enough, I can never do enough. This is why complex trauma is directly related to your abundance blocks. And it is true that as within, so without, so your internal environment is creating your external environment, but that sometimes can cause us to feel like, again, we have to do more doing to overcome this or to take our power back. But again, that's a perpetuation of hypervigilance, hustle, and grind culture. Which brings us back to square one, where we're all going, what does it mean to take our power back? It first starts with our beliefs, which we all know. Our beliefs are the foundation of everything that we create. From our beliefs come our thoughts, come the chemistry that's flooded through our body, come the emotions, which is our energy and motion, which is our frequency and our vibration, which is our attraction point. That is the cycle of manifestation. So yes, we do take our power back by shifting and changing our thoughts, but it's greater than that. And counterintuitive, which is why it's been so hard for all of us to figure out all this time. Taking our power back sometimes can look like not doing anything. It can look like sitting and waiting. It can look like patience, trust, surrender, and faith, which is not super sexy. Nobody wants to hear that. But what we do want is peace, happiness, fulfillment, abundance. And the way to get those things is to take our power back, which is patience, faith, surrender. And of course, the ego's first response is going to be, I don't like this, I'm going to scroll. But hear me out. When was the last time you thought you anticipated a problem, and your tendency typically is to go out and find a solution for that problem and solve the problem? But in an effort to solve the problem, you actually were acting from a place of dysregulated nervous system state, and you created more problems for yourself. And then think of another time where you didn't go out and try to solve the problem, where you sat back and watched and waited, and then the problem ended up solving itself in a way that is greater than anything you ever could have come up with. That's where your power lies. The waiting. Because we get out of our own way and we allow the divine to solve our problems for us. It is completely counterintuitive, but it works.